Hey guys, Chris Peach here, and welcome to Money Peach TV. Hey, do you remember growing up learning how to handle money? Yeah, neither do I. So that's why we're here today to make money fun again. We're going to talk about the principles in life that matter when it comes to managing your money the right way. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Money Peach TV. Before we jump into this incredible episode of Money Peach TV, I want to take a second to talk to you guys about my #1 online program for showing you how to go from with money to being awesome with money, and that's Awesome Money Course. So head on over to awesomemoneycourse.com so you can see why people all over the world are taking advantage of this #1 online program for showing you how to be awesome with your money. All right, guys, we are back for another incredible episode of Money Peach TV. This is episode number 7. So if you've been following along, guys, we have 6 incredible episodes that have already popped out before this one. Episode 7 starts right now. So what are we going to talk about today? We are going to jump right into talking about paying off your debt. So many times I meet with people, or I get emails from people, I get great questions. People are saying, Chris, I'm adding a little bit here towards debt, or I'm attacking this one, or I'm doing the high interest rate one first, or the low balance one, or high balance one, and I don't know if this is right or wrong. Can you give me some advice? So we are going to make it crystal clear today the 2 main methods for paying off debt and the one that I recommend. So let's start off with the first method of paying off debt. It's not the one that I'm a big fan of, but you know what? It's a method to pay off debt, and I want you to be debt-free, so we'll start off with this one. It's called the debt avalanche. Now, if you remember, if any of the episodes you've watched before this, one of the things I tell people over and over again is it's 90% behavior, 10% 5th grade math. That's how money works. That's personal finance, okay? So looking at that, I thought, well, this method of the debt avalanche focuses on the math portion. It focuses on the 10%. And it ignores the 90%. But you know what? We'll talk about it so you're educated and you understand what it is. So if you heard the word debt avalanche, what it is you're going to take all of your debts and you're going to list them on paper to the highest interest rate all the way down to the lowest interest rate. Highest interest rate debt all the way down to the lowest interest rate debt. Mathematically, you're thinking this is wise. I'm going to pay off my high interest rate first because it's costing me the most money, and then I'm going to go down. So here's how this works. The debt avalanche, you're going to make minimum payments on every single one of your debts from the highest interest to the lowest interest. Just make the minimum payments. I don't want you to pay anything extra right now. So you're making these minimum payments. Now, I want you to squeeze that budget. I want you to work overtime. I want you to hustle. I want you to sell crap. I want you to do whatever it takes to come up with some extra money, and you're going to dump it at that very, very top debt that you listed with the high interest rate. You're going to attack it, and you're going to attack it, and you're going to attack it. You want it out of your life. You want it gone. So what happens is you're going to wipe that one out. Then the next one, you're going to roll into the one below that, and you're going to attack using the money you were using for the first debt plus the money for the second debt, and you're going to attack that one. And you're going to move your way all the way down the list. Now, it does work. Now, here's one of the things that I don't like about it. One of the things that I don't like about it is it focuses on the math. I talked about that. But another thing is that first debt might be your big balance. And if you have a big balance, you are going to be at this for a long time. And you know what? You need to feel a win in your life, right? You've been getting beat up by having debt, by living paycheck to paycheck, by staying up late at night worrying about money. You haven't had a financial win in a long time. And I want you to have a financial win. So that leads me into the second method for paying off debt, which is my absolute favorite, and it's the only one that I highly, highly recommend, and it's called the debt snowball. So it's very similar to the debt avalanche, but how it works is instead of lining your debts up from largest interest rate to smallest interest rate, what we're going to do is we're going to ignore the interest rates. And you're thinking, Chris, why would I ignore interest rates? So let me ask you this. When you signed up for your first credit card, or you opened up your mailbox and you got that credit card in the mail, usually the offer will say 0% introductory interest rate for 12 months, and then it jumps up to 29.99%. Okay. So did you ever tell one of your buddies, your husband or wife, did you ever say to them, hey, look at this. We can carry debt for 30% or 29%. How awesome would that be? Of course not, but you do, which leads me to believe it's not math. It's a behavior problem, right? It's 90% behavior. We know 29% is going to be the interest rate, and yet we still carry debt on it. So with that said, The debt snowball focuses on the key behavior. So what I want you to do is you're going to line up all your debts. In both of these, I didn't say this earlier, don't include your mortgage on this. It's everything but your mortgage, okay? I want you to line up your debts, and I want you to line them up smallest to largest balance. So smallest balance to largest balance owed. I don't care about the interest rates. So line that up on paper. You're going to make the same minimum payments on all of them, and then you're going to attack that top debt like you've never attacked anything in your life. I want you to hate debt so incredibly bad that you will do anything to get rid of it. You will pick up overtime shifts. You will sell crap. You will sell stuff you like. You will sell everything you can think of to get out of this debt as quickly as possible. That's the kind of mind frame you have to be in if you want to win. So with that said, is now you're applying every extra dollar or penny you could squeeze out of your budget or whatever, and you're applying it to that small debt. Well, you know what happens when you apply a lot of money to that small debt? It goes away. You know what happens when it goes away? You finally get a financial win. You finally start thinking, wow, I've had this credit card since I was 18 years old. I only had a few $1,000s on it, but it's officially paid off. That's a liberating feeling. When you feel that, you're going to think, you know what? I think I can do this. I think I can do this. Let's try this second debt. And you're going to roll that payment along with everything else you can squeeze out of it into that second one. And you're going to punch that debt in the face. And all of a sudden, you're going to start getting down to that large, nasty, high balance debt. For us, it was our student loan. I remember we were looking at that student loan, and it was a nasty, nasty student loan. But you know what? We were making quadruple payments on it because we had no more debt above. We'd already paid it out and wiped it off. So we got to that last one. I mean, we were wiping it out. We were completely changing our lives for the rest of our lives. We were changing our family tree by having this intensity, by using the debt snowball process and having a plan. Look, if you're like me, I like step by step. I like somebody to say, step one is this, step two is this, and so on. The thing about the debt snowball is that exactly what it does. It's step by step. You get to see all your debts on paper, and you get to see this is really going to work because I'm going to draw a line through this other one. I'm going to draw a line through this next one. Make it fun. I want you to hang this up somewhere where you see it on a daily basis. Hang it up on your refrigerator. If your friends are going to come over and think you're weird and that bothers you, then hang it up in your medicine cabinet. But I want you to look at this debt snowball sheet on a daily basis as a reminder as debt sucks. Debt is holding you back, debt is robbing you of your life, and debt is taking control of your freedom. And I don't want that for you. I want you guys to wake up, drink your cup of coffee, and think, I don't owe anybody a freaking dime. The money I have, I get to say what happens to it. The banks don't control me. That is freedom. That's liberating. And you know what? You have a choice to be there. It's your choice. So I highly, highly recommend you use the debt snowball method. You know what? In fact, I want to give you a debt snowball form. I want you to take a debt snowball form off my site completely free. Go to moneypeach.com /session 7, and I'll have links there, and I'm going to throw in a PDF download so you can download and get going on your own debt snowball today. All right, guys, next episode, we're going to talk about the biggest separator in wealth in modern society, and that is the car payment. People don't see there's so many hidden costs involved with your car payment. It is robbing you like you wouldn't believe. And I tell people often, the difference between poor people and rich people is very simple. It could be just the car payment alone. That's why I'm here to tell you that car payments suck, and we are going to dive deep into that next episode. So for today, moneypeach.com /session 7. We'll see you there, and looking forward to seeing you guys next week. Money Peach TV, car payments will suck. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Money Peach TV. But before you leave, I want you to leave with a free gift. Go to moneypeach.com and please download my free budgeting form. 12,000 people as of today all over the world are using this thing every single month. I want you to be one of them as well. The number one habit of highly successful people is being proactive. Be proactive by getting on a budget. Moneypeach.com, download the budget there. And also don't forget to check out awesomemoneycourse.com, the number one online program for taking you from with your money to showing you how to truly manage your money the right way. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you next week.